provincial local government of Nueva Vizcaya, unit of Nueva Vizcaya. Our guest speakers also holds a different position. President, Association of Municipal Health Officers in 1990 to 1995. Treasurer, Vice Mayor's League, Nueva Vizcaya 1995 to 1998. President, League of Municipalities, Nueva Vizcaya, Chapter 2004 to 2007. Also Chairman, Regional League of Mayors, Region 2, 2004 to 2007. President, Vice Mayor's League, Nueva Vizcaya, from 2007 to 2010. And also a member of Guardians and representative of a Provincial Board Members League of the Philippines. His accomplishment as his assistant tour leader, also a chairperson Committee on Health, Committee on Infrastructure and Physical Development, also co-chairperson, Committee on Appropriation, Budget and Finance, Committee on Human Resources Development, Committee on Accreditation, NGOs and POs linkages and external affairs, Committee on Elderly and Persons with Special Abilities and Social Welfare, Committee on Environment, Protection and Natural Resources and Climate Change, and Committee on Agriculture. Our guest speaker also authored and sponsored the following ordinances. Some of these are an ordinance enacting the Health and Sanitation Code of Province of Nueva Vizcaya, an ordinance institutionalizing the Nueva Vizcaya healthcare consignment system, an ordinance establishing institutional voluntary blood donation program in the province of Nueva Vizcaya and appropriating fund thereof. An ordinance creating and establishing the product accreditation and branding system of Nueva Vizcaya and appropriating funds thereof. An ordinance adopting and localizing the implementation of the National Plan of Action for Infant and Young Child Feeding in the province of Nueva Vizcaya, and ordinance institutionalizing of implementation of the point of care enrollment program of PhilHealth in the province of Nueva Vizcaya, in the amount, appropriating the amount of 1.2 million. And also an ordinance prescribing the politics and guidelines of the province practice of medical professionals owned and managed by PLGU, providing limitation thereto and penalties in case of violation. The last, an ordinance establishing Kasibo Municipal Hospital Annex in Malabing Valley, Kasibo, Nueva Vizcaya, to be known as Kasibo Municipal Health Annex Malabing Valley Energy Hospital, and appropriating their funds thereof. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our guest of honor and speaker, Honorable Mayor Pepito D. Balgos, MD, Municipality of Amaranth.
Thank you very much, very worshipful Rolando G. Manangan, for your very kind introduction. To our MC, Past Royal Matron Jane Martinez.
Pas na siya.
Pas na ba hindi?
To our district officer, headed by District Deputy Grandmaster, very worshipful Dan August Oro, and the other district officers. To your worshipful master of Salinas Masonic Lodge number 163, your worshipful brother Rizal Lubong, to the different agencies who are with us this morning, who will offer flowers to the statue of our national hero, Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. And we want to mention the PNP, the BFP, the Reserve Battalion, Demolay, Jobs, and other members of this very prestigious association of the most worshipful grandlands of free and accepted nations of the Philippines, Masonic District 2, Vizcaya South, to all visitors, to my fellow Pambangueños, a pleasant morning to one and all.
Morning.
First and foremost, I would like to mention the very worshipful Franklin B. Mackey for giving us the invitation, who invoke the true picture of our nation, maybe also to the whole world. Well, at the outset, allow me to give my thanks and appreciation to the most worshipful Grand Lodge of free and accepted nation of the Philippines, Masonic District Region 2, and Vizcaya South, for giving me a part and parcel of this momentous occasion, the celebration of our Independence Day. Truly, I am very much privileged that in my few days of existence as mayor, this is the most memorable one in my 42 years as a public servant. Thank you very much for this lunch. Well, as was given to us of the previous speakers, I feel sad and bad for a poor memory. It's good that we again review our Philippine history by giving us the sequence of events of why we are celebrating Independence Day. Well, we all know that we were colonized by the Spanish regime for more than 3 centuries, and later by the Americans and the Japanese. And we know that there were advantage and disadvantage of being an independent nation. Well, for the disadvantage, siguro, our colonizers exploited not only our populace, but also exploited our natural resources. On the other hand, there are advantages also because of course, education and introduction of religion, as well as, of course, industrialization. And as again stated earlier by our previous speakers, we are celebrating this Independence Day to remember the sacrifices of our heroes, most especially our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, who incidentally, and I was told earlier, but I had known it too during my history subjects, that he was also a member of the Mason. That's why the Masons are spearheading this celebration of this because of its membership. And I'm also thanking the other organizations who are with us today to remember and rekindle the good deeds of what our heroes have done to free our country on the bondage of what we call slavery or exploitation of our country. And again, earlier, our Deputy District Officer again invoked the importance of your assistance and support to the previous pandemic, or still there's a pandemic anyway. And truly, especially our municipality, who made a very good COVID response because of your assistance, not only the Masons, but also other agencies who are with us this morning. That's why we are adjudged as the most or number one in our COVID response in our province, or also in Region 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I've heard from the Municipal Makil that the true state of our nation and the whole world. I hope that with our cooperation, especially the nations leading the activities that will make our municipality, the province, or the whole nation, so that our efforts should not be in vain. So, to all of you then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this celebration, or annual celebration of Independence Day, will stand a lasting activity, not only in our municipality, but the whole nation, so that we will be again remember the efforts, the sacrifices of our heroes. And also, I commend the unsung heroes during this pandemic, especially the frontliners who made our municipality, our province healthy, and though there are casualties, there were cases, it was minimal in our hometown because of our good COVID response. To all of you then, a pleasant day. Happy Independence Day. Keep safe everyone. Meron pa po tayong pandemic. God bless po sa ating lahat. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your valuable words and most importantly, your presence for today's celebration, Mayor Pepito Valdez. At this juncture, we will have the floral offering. For the first group, we will be witnessing the Scottish Rite Masons, headed by Venerable Master Illustrious Gerald Marp Gamboa. The Cagayan Valley Baptist Scottish Rite, headed by Illustrious Eustaquio Guzman, the Valley Deputy. The various courts of the Order of the Amaranth, Honored Lady Marielle and Sir Knight Leonardo Padua, the Royal Matron and the Royal Patron respectively. Honored Lady Ruby Ojadas and Sir Knight George Burton, the Royal Matron and Royal Patron of Sherman Court number 2043. Honored Lady Marites Mortera and Sir Knight Leonardo Tukay, the Royal Matron and Royal Patron of Aritao Court number 43. The Lumabang's Riders, the
Aritaw at
George
Aritaw tsaka ano,
International
RMRP
and
sa
the
harap.
Order of the Demolay.
Tanggap ang mga RMRP sa harap.
video lang.
Tanggap RMRPs.
Lalakay talin, lalakay siriya.
For Group 2, we shall witness the 2-offer Community Defense Center 2 RCDG Reserve Command Philippine Army, 2-offer Brady Reserve Infantry Battalion Reserve Command Philippine Army, the Philippine National Police, the National Bureau of Fire Protection, the Veterans Federation of the Philippines, and the Philippine Veterans Association Office. We shall now witness the Group 3, led by Honorable Pepito D. Pagos, the Municipal Mayor of Bambang, very worshipful Dan August S.R.O., the District Deputy Grand Master, all District Grand
Dapat
Lecturers,
steady ka tayo gawin
all
din.
Grand Lodge Inspectors, worshipful masters with his senior and junior warden of all lodges, Nueva Vizcaya South, namely Magat Masonic Lodge number 68, Salinas Masonic Lodge number 163, Arital Masonic Lodge number 279, Guillermo E. Bangalan Masonic Lodge number 330.
Makabigla dag-exit dito. Aduda. Itatapay lang. Makabigla dag-exit dito. Meron ang Dati fight. Sini firing. Firing.
Maybe request siguro pwede po